What's up, everybody? Oh man, welcome back to Team Vision Nichols' YouTube channel. This is the PTCGO tournament series, round number 2. Let me adjust the screen real quick. And we're playing Decidueye Vileplume, if you can't tell by the title. And round number 1, we unfortunately lost the Volcanion pretty bad, but game number 2. Looks like we're playing against a Mega Mewtwo Garbodor deck, and that's going to come down to how is our turn 1 going to be? Can we get a Vileplume out? Do they play Wobbuffet? These are all really... Wobbuffet is definitely the scariest card of this deck. So we get double mulligan right now, which is great. And can we hit that force of Giant Plants turn 1? That would be amazing. So 3 mulligans so far. Alrighty. And, I mean, right now we have Dartrix, Decidueye, Grass, Ultra Ball, so we're looking good as long as we can find a forest off of these 3 mulligan cards. So let's see, what do we get with these cards? Gonna put some price cards out, and yes, and alright, so press done. There's a Shaman. Okay, so we have 3 Decidueyes in our hand, so we're gonna force Dartrix, Ultra Ball, discard a Tauros and a Decidueye. And we'll grab a Oddish. Okay, so we have 1 Revitalizer, 1 Decidueye. So I think we're going to be fine here. I'm going to grab the Oddish. We'll put down Oddish, Gloom, Decidueye, the active, put a Grass Energy active, and Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. I know we discarded 2 Decidueyes, but that's whatever. Alright, so we can... we could just go turn 1, get a Decidueye, which is not... I mean, Vileplume, which is not a bad thing at all. So I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard a Grass and a Sycamore. And yeah, I think I'm going to grab Vileplume here. Just get a Vileplume out and put some heavy pressure on my opponent for sure. So put down the Vileplume. We will Feather out the active, and we could win immediately if my opponent does find a way to retreat or find a new Pokemon, and we can just Rage Leaf for the knockout. So on my opponent, we're going to draw a card, okay? And yeah, that's a great turn 1. We got Vileplume, Decidueye, and does he find... Oh, there's a Hoopa. Never mind. Scoundrelling will come down, search for 3 EX Pokemon. And let's see, what does he find here? Find some Mewtwo's, maybe. Okay. It's kind of unfortunate, but it does happen. And let's see what this card gets. Some Mewtwo, and a Shaman coming down. Alrighty. And will the Shaman stay in the act spot? So Mewtwo will come down. Mewtwo coming down. And can he play anything? Shrine of Memories, bumping our forest of Giant Plants. Okay. And right now he gets Shaman for 1 card. Hex, Maniac to shut down abilities. Okay. Trainer's Mail. Look at top 4 cards of his deck. And let's see, what does he find here? He can't use Shaman anymore because he's been hexed. Obviously. Okay. Does he find a Spirit Link? That's the main question. So Flowstone, that could go on the Shaman to get free retreat. But I don't think you're really setting up a Mewtwo right now. So Flowstone to the Hoopa. Okay. DCT active, and we are going to see a Sky Turn for 30. And who does he promote here? Does he promote the Hoopa? I think you do. You think you have to promote the Hoopa. If you don't, you can get knocked out. You need to get knocked out. So Sky Turn for 30. Going to put a Shaman DC back in their hand. Seeing Hoopa come up and onto our turn, we will... Part of me wants to DC the active and just end. And then Hollow Hunt to get back some cards. So with DC the active, play it in. I think it's fine. We'll get 60 cards. There's a Rowlet, okay, Floatstone, Floatstone Lovable, okay. I think I am just gonna Feather. Wow, we have a lot of different options we can use. So, oh, we're Hex right now. So yeah, we can Lovable. Oh wow, we can play our trainer cards. Duh. So I'm gonna grab a Rowlet. I'm gonna put down Rowlet. I almost forgot we could put trainer cards. Trainer's Mill. I'm gonna grab an Ultra Ball. Yeah, I'm gonna grab an Ultra Ball. Okay. Which we can't even Ultra Ball for anything, but I just want to thin my deck out. Put down 4 Giant Plants. We'll put down the Dartrix. And we could just Rage Leaf, or we can go for a Hollow Hunt to get back a Decidueye, Tauros, and a Lysander? No, we need Sycamore, actually. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually just Hollow Hunt here. And with the Hollow Hunt, I'm going to get back a Decidueye and a Grass Energy. Alright, so there we go. So now we have another Decidueye ready to go. Put those 3 cards in my hand, and I think that's fine played for sure. So on to my opponent's turn. I mean, regardless, you have to Mega Evolve to end their turn. I guess we get a Rage Leaf the next turn knock out the Hoopa, but I'd rather set up multiple Decidueyes right now. Alright, so on my opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card, and the next time we can have another Decidueye out, start using double Feather Arrow, Slack Energy to this Mewtwo, okay. 4, 8... 170, so there's and we both get new hands of 6. Does he find a Mega Mewtwo? I hope not. Alright, so we'll get 60 cards. There's in Ultra Ball Revitalizer, and does he find a Mega Mewtwo? There's a Mewtwo with Shadow Shot coming down. And he will Mega Evolve. Alright, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Alright, so on our turn we find a Grass Energy. We'll put that on the bench. Dartrix. I'm actually going to Lysander up this Mega Mewtwo. I'm going to Feather Arrow the active, and then Razor Leaf, which means next turn we can knock it out. So that was a good in for us. Find that Lysander to put that pressure on this Mewtwo. But next turn we can Razor Leaf for the knockout. Razor Leaf plus a Force. Plus a Feather Arrow. So on to my opponent's turn. Can he damage change? No, that's almost impossible. He can do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, plus a 3, so 180. Okay, which means Mega Mewtwo Shadow Shot does not knock us out the following turn, which is great. Alright, so there's a Beedrill, Decidueye, okay. And there's a Psychic Affinity. And like I said, he won't be able to knock us the next turn with a Shadow Shot, which is amazing. So we'll put down Decidueye. We will Feather Arrow the active. Bring it down to some low HP. We'll Feather Arrow. I kind of want to do Hoopa. Alright. And do we Sycamore? We do have another Decidueye left in our deck, so I'm going to put down a Rowlet, and then I'm just going to Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. Finding a Force, Lugia, okay, and wow, alright, so we can put down this guy, we can put down this guy, and we can triple Feather Arrow every single turn now. So we'll Feather Arrow this guy, so we're doing 60 damage to this Hoopa. We should be able to knock it out pretty soon. And we're looking good to go. We're just going to knock on the Mewtwo, go down to 4 price cards. Okay, 1, 2. We found a DC and an Oddish, which is great, because then we can tackle this guy later on. And what will he do here? I don't know. He's definitely in trouble. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, and we'll see Mewtwo coming up. He can Shatter Shot this turn. But 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll be do 150 to that guy. There's a actually DC and just Mega Evolve. That's not good. Alright, so on our turn, we'll DC this Decidueye. We will Feather Arrow number 1 on this. Double Feather Arrow to the bench Hoopa. And then we will Razor Leaf. Alright, he will be able to take a knockout. But we'll be able to knock out his Mewtwo back and do another 40 damage. Actually, I'm going to do 20 to the Hoopa on the bench, but that's fine. There's a Shrine of Memories coming out, which we don't care too much about. He needs to find a Hax Maniac. I mean, you don't even damage change here. DC to that guy, okay. And a Psychic Affinity, okay. So take a knockout, do 160, but there's no way he can, like, I don't think there's no way he can win here. We'll send up Decidueye. On our turn, we find a Trainer's Bell. We'll put down Forest Giant Plants. We will Feather Arrow the active. Feather Arrow the bench. And we will Rage Leaf for the knockout. He won't be able to attack our Decidueye next turn with his Mewtwo. He'll just have to Mega Evolve, which gives another turn to 40. And you can see he is conceded the game right now. He just texted me saying first. Yeah, there's pretty much no way he can win that game. I mean, 20, 40. Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. He would have to, like, DC the DC again to actually take a knockout next turn. Uh-oh. Okay. So, he's just going to Mega Evolve. Okay, he already said first. So, we will double Feather Arrow the bench. So, 1. 2. And then we will just Razor Leaf. And the next one we can double Feather knock out this guy. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 2, 4. Actually, we find the DC here. Could take a knockout. Ooh, spicy. Alright, so let's see. Does he find another DC? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 240. Yeah, if he finds a DC, he will be able to take a knockout. There's a Perilous CD coming down. Okay, don't care about that too much. He wasn't able to bump the Hoopa. And there's another Mewtwo coming down. Okay. Shaman gonna set for 3 new cards. Does he find a DC or not? Alrighty. If he finds a DC, he'll be able to take a knockout. There's Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Okay. And what does he find here? Nope, just going to Psychic Affinity, and that will win us the game. 190 damage. On to our turn. We will just double feather, so feather once, and then double feather again, and we will win that game. Even if he did find a DC to knock this guy out, I would have ended him down to 1, and or end him down to 2. He'd have to find like Lysander plus another DC to knock out this bench to Decidueye, and he'll press done on to game number 2, guys. And let's see what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to send him the request. And does he have a better turn 1? I still don't know if he plays Garbodor. We didn't see a Trubbish come down at all, which doesn't say anything because he was trainer locked. So, all right. So on to game number 2, we'll call heads like always. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's going first. It's best 2 out of 3. We won the coin flip. Would you like to go first? No. He did opt to go first, which is what you pretty much will do in any deck. So we have a really solid turn 1 again. Yeah, we got a turn 1 Decidueye if we want to go that way. We could just Ultra Ball, discard a Lysander and Dartrix for Shaman, draw some more cards. But we'll see what happens here. He could Hax us turn 1, then we can't go for really a Shaman play. And there's a Mewtwo coming down, okay. There is Trubbish. Alright, so Trubbish, Spirit Link to the Trubbish actually. Alright. And Ultra Ball going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Alright, so discards a Psychic and a Lysander. Put a Spirit on a Trubbish. That is dangerous. We could get the Trubbish stuck in the Axe spot. There's a Hoopa coming down. Gonna use Scondring Search for 3 new EX Pokemon. Like, I definitely think you would have linked the active and hoped to draw into a Floatstone. Because that Hoopa does have a 3 retreat cost. I mean, the Garbodor does have a 3 retreat cost. Alright, so Scondring gonna Mewtwo, and Shaman. Okay. Let's see, so Mewtwo coming down, and we will see a Shaman setting up for 5 new cards. Okay. Drawing all those cards. And does he have a Hax Maniac? There's a Trainer's Mail. Because my plan right now is Ultra Ball, discard Sycamore, Dartrix, Lysander with the Trubbish, Force Giant Plants. There's a Perilous City coming down, which he could use to buff the Hoopa and Shaman, which is not bad turn 1 at all. Like, it's definitely like a really good play for sure. So Perilous City coming out, bumping the Hoopa and the Shaman, okay. And let's see what else does our opponent. So DC to the active. Does he have a supporter card? There's an Ultra Ball. I'm going to discard 2 cards from his hand, which could get him a Garbodor for next turn, like threatening, like, I have turned to Garbodor. Discards an Anna and a Mega Turbo, okay. Let's see, what does he grab here? Gonna grab nothing, actually. And a VS Seeker for a N. Give him both. We're both in new hands of 6, unfortunately. Like, we have a really good hand right now, but it's whatever. Probably drawn to something hotter, right? So we get 6 new cards. Let's see, what do we find? Ultra Ball. Oh, no. No. This is not what I wanted. Alright, so trainers. 3 Sycamores are in. Great. So get a Spirit Link. Go put down the active, most likely. Alright, Spirit Link the active. So pass onto our turn. Alright, so we get a Revitalizer. Okay, so I'm gonna Love Ball, see what's in our deck first of all. I'm gonna grab an Oddish for sure. And Beedrill's in here. Beedrill could become MVP actually. To bump off those tools. 2 Vileplume, 2 Gloom, 4, 2 Dartrixes are prized. Okay, 1 Force Giant Plants is prized. But what I need to do is get a Vileplume out plus a Beedrill. So we'll put down the Oddish. We'll Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. We discard the Revitalizer to get a Beedrill. Yeah, that's fine. We might discard like all of our Sycamores, which is going to hurt us a little bit. Put down Beedrill. We'll Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2 to grab a Shaman. And we're going to Shaman for 6 new cards. Do not let me down, Shaman. Alrighty, so let's see, what do we find with this 6 new cards? Trainer's Mail, Vileplume. Okay, so we'll Trainer's Mail, look at top 4 cards of our deck. No Force to Giant Plants, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm going to opt not to get anything. I'm going to Grass Unit on the Beedrill, and I'm going to give us both new hands of 6, okay? There's a Love Ball, Force Giant Plants. Okay. So I think what we'll do right now is just pass and just pretend like we don't have anything. Actually, we could go for. So I'm gonna put down Forest actually. Man, I really look at the Forest in hand though. Now I'm gonna put down Forest. I'm going to Love Ball. Grab a Love Ball. Grab a Gloom. Okay. We'll put down the Gloom and just pass onto our opponent's turn. We could put down the Dartrix, but he might get knocked out next turn. So I'm gonna press done right now. Just let it Rally get knocked out. And what we can do next turn is a Life Center up the Trubbish and double Scrapper, get rid of the both the Spirit Links. So Mewtwo, Trubbish coming down. Okay. Let's see here. What does our opponent do? Slaking Energy active. There's an Ignore Lysander. What are you doing? Oh man. Alright, there goes our Lysander. Bye-bye, Lysander. And we don't find a new one in our hand. Oh man, that's really scary. So Flowstone to the Trubbish, okay. Man, this hand's not really good. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's an Ultra Ball. Does he go for a Garbodor or does he go for a Mega Mewtwo? Alright, so this Mega Mewtwo come down. He'll be able to take a knockout this turn. Okay. Okay, alright. It's Mega Mewtwo. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Alright. And a Psychic Infinity for the knockout. Bye-bye. Alright, so 100 damage. Oh, no, Archer. I think I'm going to put the... I really want to put the Shaman at Sky Turn. But at the same time, I want to double Scrapper, get rid of both these tools. So I'm going to put down the Beedrill instead. Alright, so on our turn, what I'm going to do is cry a little bit. Oh, we do... Alright, so what I'm going to do here is a little bit crazy. I'm going to Revitalizer, get back a Rowlet. Put down a Rowlet. Put a DC on this guy. And put down the Vileplume. And then I'm going to double Scrapper. Get rid of 1 and 2. Alright. Get rid of both those tools. On to our opponent's turn. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 21, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 180, 200. That's not enough for knockout, unfortunately. Okay. There's a DC's and a Mewtwo. Okay. There's a Sycamore, so 3, 6, 9, 12. He would not be able to take a knockout this turn, which is great. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, there's a whatever coming down. Okay. Alright. So I think my plan this turn is to DC the Shaman, retreat. It's Sky turn after I play Sycamore. That's definitely what we're going to do here. Alrighty, and there's a Psychic Infinity not taking a knockout, doing 130. Oh, to our turn. We find a Gloom, so put a DC on the Shaman. We'll Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. And there's a Forest, a Rowlet. So put down the Rowlet. We will retreat into the Shaman. And we will Sky turn for 30 damage, promoting the Beedrill EX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could do 140 right now, which does not got the Mewtwo. But what we could do is maybe a Life Center up a Mewtwo EX and get it stuck in the active. It has a DC retreat cost. That's not very good. We're in a pickle right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. We are in a definite weird situation. So it's a Hex Maniac, which is actually okay with me, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm fine with the Hex Maniac. So there's a Super Rod, gonna shuffle 3 combination Pokemon energies back into his deck. And does he have a Floatstone in hand? He's already played 2 Floatstones, okay. There's a Shaman Hoop and a Psychic Energy going to his hand. There's a DC to his Mewtwo. Floatstone to this Trubbish, okay. So that's 3 DCs on the field. There's a Psychic Infinity for the knockout. But what we could do here is grab a Decidueye. So we'll send up the Rowlet. Okay. On our turn. We get a Trainer's Mail. So I'm going to Ultra Ball. I want Ultra Ball, discard Vileplume and the Shaman. To grab a Dartrix. Okay. We'll put down Force Job Plants. Put down the Dartrix. We will Trainer's Mail, look at top 4 cards of our deck. We'll grab a Floatstone, okay. Put a Floatstone on this guy, play Trainer's Mail again. Ooh. no, that's bad. Alright, so grab 4 stout plants. Okay. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2 to grab a Decidueye. And then we'll pass on to my opponent's turn. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 140, 150, 160. See, I'm gonna pass right now to our opponent's turn. Okay. Alright. So he's gonna smack the Decidueye this turn. Maybe. He might bring up the Lugia, smack that instead. There's a Lysander. Gonna bring up the Lugia. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh, does he have a Psychic Energy? Yep, that's a knockout right there. Alright, so we're in trouble for sure. So Psychic Infinity for the knockout. Going down to 2 prize cards. And yeah, there's no way we can win this now. I didn't need to have the Lysander. And, I mean, he might not win it straight away. Onto our turn, okay. We find a Decidueye, okay. A Dartrix. We will feather active for 20. Pass on to our opponent's turn. Never say never, guys. Never say never. Okay, because if we find a Lysander, we could bring up Trubbish and start using Sharp Blade Quills to do damage to that guy. And there's a Garbodor coming down. Okay, that's not good. There's a Mega Turbo, and that's pretty much going to be a game. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. If he has a VS Seeker, he can win right now. Yeah, 100% VS Seeker wins in the game. Show me VS Seeker, because you can Lysander up, because you have 1 prize card left. You've only played 1, so you should have plenty. Alright. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, that's not for knockout. Okay. So he's doing 190. On to our turn. What do we find? We find a level ball, which will not get us anything. So press done, and my opponent will get that game. Alright, so I'm going to say first. So you Psychic Infinity for the knockout. Like Infinity. There you go. Alright, took him a good minute. I wonder if we had a VS Seeker hand, didn't notice. Sorry. I'm kind of hungry, guys. Veggie Straws. Shout out, sponsor. Sponsor to Veggie Straws. Alright. So in game number 3, let's see what happens here. If we lose, we're in trouble, because you have to go 5 and 3 to make cut. We already lost round number 1. Alright, so here we go, guys. My phone vibrated. Alright, so we lost coin flip, but we are going first. That's best 2 out of 3. This guy right here is supposed to be going first. This guy right here. Alright, he said he messed up, but that's fine. He said he went on Autopilot. Alright, we'll try again. We'll try one more time. Alright. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Alright, try again. Take 2. Take 2 of game 3. I mean, I guess the good thing our hand was like really good. It wasn't bad either. Like, we had to force and other stuff for hand. Alright, so the call the coin flip. He said sorry. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. No worries. Oh no, guys, sorry. Alright, we're good. We're back. Alright, we're back. Alright, would you like to go first? Yes. Alright, so on to our turn. Let's see what's gonna happen. And alright, so we start Lugia, Floatstone, Trainer's Mail. If we find a forest of giant plants, we might be in a really good spot. So press done, okay. And let's go to game number 3, and there's a Mewtwo start. Alright, whew, this hand though. Well, Trainer's Mail, like a top 4 cards of our deck. We'll grab a Level Ball. Okay, Floatstone, sorry. We are going to Level Ball to grab an Oddish. Wow, we prize 1 Gloom, 1 Oddish. Okay. We prize 2 Decidueyes as well. So we know 4 of our 6 cards are Oddish, Gloom, 2 Decidueye. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Wait, do we have 2 force prized as well? Yep, we have 2 force prized. Yeah. Alright, so grab Oddish. We'll put Floatstone the active. Put down Oddish. Put down Floatstone. We will Ultra Ball, discard. I'm going to discard a Sycamore and a Lysander. Because I really don't want to, like, we've drawn a lot of good cards. I really don't want to discard with a Sycamore. So grab a Shaman. We'll play a Shaman. And can we find one of our 2 Forests of Giant Plants? Alrighty, and there's a DC. Okay, so we'll put a DC in the active. We'll play an N, give us both new hands of 6. And let's see, can we find the turn 1? And no, we will whiff it, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna Love Ball for a Gloom still. And just pass, unfortunately. Oh, put that Forest in the Gloom. Alright, so those cards will come down, and we'll unfortunately have to pass onto my opponent's turn. Okay. I mean, that does happen sometimes. I mean, man. Last game 3, we had Forest and some of the good cards turn 1. There's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Show me Trubbish. And there it is. There it blows. Alright, so Trubbish will come down. Okay. Floatstone to the Trubbish. Starting Members coming down. And a pass onto our turn. Fantastic. So we'll put a DC in the active. Play a Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. Okay. What Trainer's Mail do we find a Forest of Giant Plants? And we don't. Alright, so we're not going to grab anything. I'm going to put down Rowlet, Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2 to grab another Shaman EX. And my plan is to find this last Forest of Giant Plants if we can. We can't Deep Hurricane to knock out this Mewtwo. So we'll Shaman for 4 new cards. Can we find a... Oh, come on, Forest of Giant Plants, baby. Don't let me down. Alright, come on, Forest of Giant Plants. And no, we'll grab an N instead, okay. And with this, what we can do is Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. Man, I really don't want to discard the stuff. I think that's fine, though. Discard 1 and 2. To grab a... Vileplume. We'll put down, my opponent's typing right now. Put down Vileplume, and we're just gonna Deep Hurricane. Alright, so Deep Hurricane for 150. I was hoping, if we find a Decidueye, we gotta turn 1 knockout. So onto our opponent's turn. He can't use abilities right now, but he can put down a Garbodor. Okay. There's an N, so both get new hands of 6. So he must have just top decked that, but man, no Decidueye. Alright, so DC Vileplume Revitalizer, okay. If he puts down a Garbodor, we could revitalize. There's a Garbodor coming down, but does he find anything else? This Lugia could take a lot of prize cards. That's for sure. Yep, that's 100% positive. Alright, so Garbodor will come down, and does our opponent have anything else? Alright, so Shaman will come down, but he can't set up. Alright. Because he has Garbodor to play. DC to the Shaman. And a Mega Mewtwo. Why would you Mega Evolve there? Seems kind of productive. So we'll grab a Rowlet. We'll put down the Rowlet. I'm just going to 20, 40, 60, 80. Put a Grass Energy on the Rowlet. 20, 40. Yeah, we will Air Ball for the knockout. Okay. I don't want to play an N because he only has 2 cards in hand, so we'll grab 2 new cards. There is a Decidueye and a Gloom. Okay. Gonna set up Shaman. Does he find a supporter card? I mean, there's a Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards, but he cannot get a Mewtwo out this turn, and if he Sky returns, we can do a ton of damage to Mewtwo. That's for sure. We'll see a Trainer's Mail look at top 4 cards of his deck. Okay. There's a Super Rod to show back in 3 Carnage Pokemon energies back into his deck. There's a Super Rod, okay. And there's a Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo to Psychic Energy. Alrighty. He down to Spirit Links. Nope. Trainer's Mill, look at top 4 cards of his deck. There's an Ultra Ball. He hasn't. Okay, so he has plenty of Ultra Balls left. Alright, so Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from his hand. Discard the Shaman and a Spirit Link, actually. Okay, so he must have another Spirit Link in hand, and that's why he's opting to keep. Like, oh, maybe, I don't know. It's weird for sure. So Hoopa, he can't use Scoundering because Garbodor's in play. Is he forgetting about his own Garbodor? I literally think this was happening right now. Is he's forgetting about Garbodor. Yeah. That just happened. He literally just Ultra Ball for Garbodor. I remember Hoopa when Garbodor's in play. If Garbodor was a play now, this would be I mean, it wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be that different a game. Like, Lugia is just going ham. There's a Hoopa. He can't use Scoundrel because Garbodor's a play. And there's a Sky Turn for 30. Who does he promote here? Does he promote... Okay, gonna put the Hoopa on our turn. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay. I kind of wish we had... He said I misplaying all over the place right now. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So I think right now what I'm going to do is just... Arrow Ball. Okay. Because he has a Shame and a DC in hand, but I don't know what else is in there. And he might not have anything. That's the truth. He might not have anything. There's a VS Seeker. Forward in, maybe? Yeah, probably an in. Yeah, there we go. Grab it in. Go get 6 new cards. We only get 4, but that's fine. I really didn't want to in him because we knew he didn't really have anything. Okay. Let's see, what do we find with these 4 cards? There's Dartrix, or Decidueye, a Dartrix, and Decidueye. There's a Spirit called the Mewtwo, okay. And 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I mean, this Mewtwo could, like, easily destroy us next turn. There's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Discards a Psychic and a Shaman. But does he have a supporter card? Maybe. I don't know. There's a Mega Mewtwo, okay, for next turn. Alrighty. And pass onto our turn. We find a... Okay, let's put down this guy. We'll put down this guy. We will Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. And there's a Grass Energy plus a Toro. So we could knock out the Hoopa this turn. So that's what I'm going to do. Put down the Grass Energy. I am going to Air Ball for the knockout. Okay. Doing 100 damage. We'll go down to 2 prize cards. He has a Mega Mewtwo in hand, but does he have a DCE? There's a Decidueye and a Force coming in our hand. Okay. And what we could do next turn is put down Tauros and in him. I don't know if we want to end there, though. Mega Mewtwo will come down. Okay. There's a Sycamore. Does he find a DC this turn? If he does not find a DC, he's in big trouble. Alright, there's DC. So the active. Okay. Another Mewtwo will come down. Flowstone to the Mewtwo. Okay. And a Psychic Infinity for the knockout. Go down to 4 prize cards. Alrighty. We'll send up Vileplume. On our turn. We'll put down Decidueye. I'll put down Tauros. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. If he finds a DC, he will be able to knock us out next turn if we put a DC on Tauros. So I'm going to treat the Tauros. And, pass right now. We could go for Horn Attack. But my plan is for him to hit us right now. Maybe I should have retreated. Maybe I should have, forced in something else first. This is going to be bad for us, guys. I know what I should have done was retreated in and grabbed a Lysander and an Ultra Ball and an Energy to double scrapper, get rid of both the tools, and probably would have won the game from there. Alright, so I think right now I'm just going to pass and see what happens. That's all you really can do. If he has a Lysander plus DC, he can take a knockout on our Shamans, and that's really bad. So yeah, we'll see if he puts a DC and swings, we can just like Mad Bull GX for knockout. Because 3, 6, 9, 12, 130 times 2. If he swings right now with the Psychic Affinity, we get then DC. Okay, so DC active. Does he swing with the Mewtwo? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Alright, so he's not taking a knockout here. Okay. There's a Shiny Members come down. Okay. There's a Psychic Affinity. For 160. Okay, on to our turn. I'm going to put down a Decidueye. I am going to end him. I'll put down Force Giant Planets and end right now. Yeah. Alright, and then we'll grab Hollow Hunt. Yes, that's fine. I know we got down to 2 cards. He goes down to 4. Whatever. There's an Ultra Ball and a Force Giant Planets. Okay. With this, I am going to Hollow Hunt GX. I'm going to grab a Lysander, a Lysander, a Grass Energy, and Ultra Ball, discard 1 and something else, the top deck. Okay, and I'm gonna grab a Sycamore. Yep. Alright, so those 3 cards go in our hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, onto our opponent's turn, because we can Ultra Ball, discard Forest, whatever, for a Beedrill, Lysan or Garbodor, double Scrapper, get rid of this, and the Floatstone, okay. And then start using Feathers. There's a Mega Turbo to the active. Okay, does he have an N? And there's a Sycamore. Alright, so that's good for us. Alright. He's starting to play 2 DCs. There's another Mewtwo coming down. Okay. I hope Beedrill's in here. I think Beedrill's in here. So the Ultra Ball discard 2 cards from his hand. Whew. Alright, so discards an N and Sycamore. Okay. There's a Mewtwo. What he needs right now is the VS Sticker for Hax Maniac. Maybe. We still are in trouble, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. We are still... Maybe I should have grabbed an N. We could have loaded on in. Okay, so DC that guy. Woo! Alright, so he has 1 DC left in his deck. So he'll Shadow Shot for the knockout. Okay. I am going to send in the Vileplume. Okay. Own our turn. We don't need to mess this up, guys. There's a Revitalizer, which seems very tempting, but we have to Ultra Ball discard the Revitalizer and Force Giant Plants to grab a Beedrill. Okay. We'll put down Beedrill, put a Grass into Beedrill, Lysan up the Garbodor, retreat, and double Scrapper. Retreat, double Scrapper, get rid of 1 and 2. Okay. Alright, so 1 and 2 going off on that guy. On to our opponent's turn. Alright, so we got the lockup. It does have another DC left. That's a big question. Alrighty, guys. What's going to happen? We have all 4 grass energies gone, which is very unfortunate. We have to do is... I don't know how we win this game, actually. Put enough damage on a Mewtwo that we can Horn Attack it for a knockout. That is definitely the play. There's a Lysander bringing up a Decidueye. Okay. Another Mewtwo coming down. Alright, so on our turn, we will Feather Mewtwo EX. Pass. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, that's probably his last Lysander. There's a Psychic Energy active. Okay. Alright. What is going to happen? So passing our turn, okay. We find a Lysander. We will Feather this Mewtwo, okay. Pass again. How many ants have we played? 2 N, alright. Psychic Energy active. He still can't retreat. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. He can only do 160 to Decidueye, and then we go Lysander back up. And there's an N. We go 2. He goes 2. Alright, we need to find this Lysander off the 2 cards, and we don't. Alright. So pass on our turn. We get a Rowlet. I have to end here. I have to find this Lysander. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, so he gets 2 new cards. We will Feather this Mewtwo again. Okay, pass again. Does he find a 3rd energy, another Psychic, another DCE to retreat this Mewtwo? Or retreat the Garbodor into Mewtwo. He's taking a second, so Parallel City come down, okay. Pass on our turn, that's fine. We'll play the Feathers of this guy, okay. Bring it up to 100 damage. We'll play it, 80 damage, okay. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We need 5 more turns. We have plenty of turns to do this. Oh, there's a Psychic Energy active. We need a Lysander top deck or we'll lose this game. Oh my goodness. Alright, 1 out of 7 chance. I don't know the odds of that. If we find the Lysander right now, we win. I mean, there's no way he has enough energy to retreat this Garbodor again. So 160 on our turn. Do we find a DCE? And no, we will lose this game. Oh my goodness gracious. Feather of this guy. And pass. Wow, that's very unfortunate. I mean, man, what would have been if Game 3 really played out? That's the big question. So he has another Psychic Energy. But he would have had to waste another 3 turns, 20, 40, 60. He ought to hit back to back energy, but man, no DC to retreat or a Lysander. Wow. But there we go, guys. That was very unfortunate, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.